Hi folks, and welcome back to Lochs and Highways. Today we're kicking things off at the turn-off to Loch Head, tucked away behind the trees. The road ahead? Well, it's technically 2 lanes, but there's no paint on the tarmac and not much room for fancy manoeuvres. Let's call it cosy. It's a proper Highland welcome, trees closing in overhead like nature's own tunnel, and the tarmac a bit bumpy in places. But nothing your average Scottish road warrior hasn't seen before. Just up ahead, things get interesting. We meet a truck coming the other way. Time for some polite negotiation. I ease over to the left, hugging a rocky wall that's clearly seen a few wing mirrors in its time. Off camera, I fold mine in. The truck driver's got it under control though, fair play to him, and we both squeeze by with barely an inch to spare. 2 more cars follow behind him, so I hold position to let them through too. Might as well catch my breath. It's been a whole 60 seconds since we started after all.
These Highland roads, the mist begins to clear. Trees like ancient sentinels, the path ahead is near. Lochs reflect the morning sky, a mirror calm and wide. With every turn the story grows in Scotland's countryside. Flowing like the river, gentle as the breeze, driving through the heartlands where the soul feels at ease. Soft rock plays the soundtrack to these hills and streams, on this road through Scotland, living out our dreams. Heather paints the roadside, purple on the clouds. Whispers of old legends echo through the shrouds. The engine hums a steady tune beneath the soaring sky. Every mile a memory as the hours slip by. Flowing like the river, gentle as the breeze, driving through the heartlands where the soul feels at ease. Soft rock plays the soundtrack to these hills and streams, on this road through Scotland, living out our dreams. To distant castles where history's alive, the road calls on forever. On wings of wind we drive, with the open sky above us and the earth beneath our wheels. This soft rock journey carries us through Scotland's reels. Flowing like the river, gentle as the breeze, driving through the heartlands where the soul feels at ease. Soft rock plays the soundtrack to these hills and streams, on this road through Scotland, living out our dreams.
If the Rest and Be Thankful is closed again, thanks to frequent landslides. The most recent was on September 15th, 2024, where a 500-ton landslide occurred, triggered by heavy overnight rainfall. The debris was mostly caught by catch fences and pits, but as a precaution, both the A83 and the Old Military Road were closed. The main alternative is a huge 1.5 to 2 hour detour. Here's a sharper workaround from Inveraray. Instead of that massive detour, head down the A815 toward Dunoon, then catch the Western Ferries car ferry from Hunter's Quay to Gourock. It sails every 15 to 20 minutes at peak times, and the crossing takes about 20 minutes, much quicker than the slog via Tarbet on the A82, A85. Just make sure the waters are calm, but when they are, this route saves you time, miles, and throws in a bit of ferry adventure for good measure.
Chrysler 300, my steel beast with me. Wheels burning path through moor and stone. Highland skies, my spirit's home. Bagpipes scream through the misty air. Mountains standing tall, they glare. Wind in my hair, freedom in my veins. My engine howls through ancient lanes. Lands of Scotland, hear my cry tonight. Metal and light, taking flight. Echoes of warriors lost in time. Modern chariot, salvage and sublime. painted sky. Living the dream, won't let it die. So Scotland, hear my cry tonight. Metal and might, taking flight. Echoes of warriors lost in time. Modern chariot, savage and sublime. Lads of Scotland, hear my cry tonight. Metal and might, taking flight. Echoes of warriors lost in time. Modern chariot, savage and sublime.
As we crest this gentle hill, the landscape opens wide. There it is, Loch Fyne stretching out like a glassy mirror, framed by those scattered trees on the left. The clouds drift lazily above, only adding a soft touch to this perfect Highland day. You know, driving through here really feels like what a true road trip through Scotland should be. Rolling hills, ancient stones, and that feeling like the legends are still whispering on the wind. It's the kind of place where the past and present just seem to roll together. Makes you appreciate why we keep coming back for these drives. At the end of this road is a T-junction, and just across from that sits Tinker's Heart, a small but mighty piece of Scotland's past. An ancient stone mosaic, crafted long ago by travellers, those skilled metalworkers and artisans who roamed these lands. It's said to bring good luck to those who spot it, a quiet nod to the journeys and stories that have shaped this land.
Driving down the winding roads where the Highlands meet the sky, through the misty glens and Lochs where the wild deer run and hide, from Edinburgh to Inverness, through the rain and sun's caress. With every mile and turn we take, Scotland's beauty we embrace. Oh, we're on a road trip through Scotland where the legends come alive, from the castles on the hilltops to the shores where the waves collide. With the bagpipes in the distance and the heather on the hills, we're on a road trip through Scotland where our hearts can find their fill. Stopping by the ancient stones where the whispers of the past tell tales of clans and battles of a heritage that lasts. The whiskey flows like rivers, golden in the setting sun, as we toast to every journey, every adventure just begun. Oh, we're on a road trip through Scotland where the legends come alive, from the castles on the hilltops to the shores where the waves collide. With the bagpipes in the distance and the heather on the hills, we're on a road trip through Scotland where our hearts can find their fill. Skye to Glasgow streets, through the forest green and deep, in the shadow of Ben Nevis, where the mountains guard our sleep. We'll dance beneath the northern lights, in the glow of twilight's gleam. In the land of ancient wonder, we will live our wildest dreams. Oh, we're on a road trip through Scotland where the legends come alive, from the castles on the hilltops to the shores where the waves collide. With the bagpipes in the distance and the heather on the hills, we're on a road trip through Scotland where our hearts can find their fill. Through the Cairngorms we wander, where the snowy peaks reside. Aviemmore's charm enchants us, in its warmth we do confide. Pine forests stretch for miles, where the rivers gently flow, and the wildlife thrives in silence in this peaceful, timeless glow. Oh, we're on a road trip through Scotland where the legends come alive, from the castles on the hilltops to the shores where the waves collide. With the bagpipes in the distance and the heather on the hills, we're on a road trip through Scotland where our hearts can find their fill. So here's to every moment, every sunrise we will see, in the heart of bonny Scotland where our spirits will roam free. We'll keep on driving forward through this land that feels so real. We're on a road trip through Scotland where our hearts can find their fill.
And that's a wrap on this stunning stretch to Loch Fyne. Hope you enjoyed those peaceful views tucked away by the roadside. If you fancy keeping the journey going, just tap the video up in the top right and head over to Inveraray. You'll find more gorgeous scenery there, maybe even some classic Scottish mist to keep things interesting. Because honestly, what's Scotland without a wee bit of mist, right? Thanks for riding along with me today. If you enjoyed any of our drives, give us a wee like, and maybe subscribe too, if you're feeling generous. Safe travels, and keep chasing those roads less travelled.